All right. Good evening. Let's see here. This thing fired up. Going. Get some preliminaries out of the way. We have a technical issue this evening, and that is my co-pilot, Pavarotti the cat, is sleeping on the flight controls. But we'll deal with that here shortly. I'm just trying to get things lined up and set up for our journey this evening. We're going to pick up where we left off, which was parked in a. Actually, no, we weren't in a crater this time. It was on a plains near a bacterial growth that we had sampled, and this was the planet of the great sunset. So yeah, we're gonna continue there a little bit more and see what we can see. All right, so let's fire this guy up here. Ah, yes. Okay, I think this is a positive sign. Make sure. Okay, good deal. Must prepare the cockpit for whenever you go on these journeys. Oh my. Okay. Well, let's see about getting the cat off the flight controls without, self-destruct or anything like that. That would be a challenge. So, all right, buddy. Hey, wake up. Wake up. Sorry, man. I'm sorry. Yeah. I need you. Okay. I just need this. Really. You could stay kind of where you're at. Yeah, he's kind of eyeing me, giving me the cat, hey, back up, bud. This is amazing. You went back to sleep. Okay. So here comes the challenging part. I got the flight control. This is good. Now I got to shove him away from the spot that I would normally place it. Okay, yeah, he didn't like that at all. There we go. How about that? How about that? So, I'm gonna move you over here, buddy. See? See? You still have a comfy spot. All right? You got a comfy spot right there. It's all good. All right. Let's see here. You all right, buddy? The cat is determining whether the comfort of the new spot near the flight control is sufficient for his needs. We'll give him a moment to settle down. I got to get this thing. You're okay, bud. If all goes well, he's just going to go right back to sleep. That would be my plan. All right? You're a good boy. So here we go. Let's dive in. Let's see what we can do. All right. We're going to join with our friends in FleetCom again this evening. And it was about FleetCom is actually something I wanted to show. Oh, good evening, sir. How goes? We're just firing up here, had to get the cat out of the way. Ah, yes. Yeah, right where we left off. Okay, yeah. Still apparently very dark here. Alright, where's my, am I not, where am I? Ah, yeah, here we go. There we go. Yeah, the ship seems to be doing just fine. Yeah. And that beautiful sun that we were chasing the other day has long since wandered off. So all we're left is our ship on the dark side. All right. So what I wanted to show was kind of one thing that I'm kind of meandering towards. Let me see if I can pull this up without great effort here. All right. No, cancel. going to try to... Yes, it will let me do that. All right, perfect. Now, Elite Dangerous is a game very much driven by its player base. And one of the things that the players have done... I hit this one here. Yeah, you can see that now. So what you're looking at now is a map of the galaxy as it exists in the Elite Dangerous universe. As I've said, the devs modeled the entire Milky Way galaxies, hundreds of billions of stars. It's really a dramatic, wondrous place. And on this map, you can kind of make out the spiral arms. But what you're really seeing is the tracks of explorers that have gone before. These are explored systems. All the little blue dots, and where it gets kind of green and white is showing high density exploration. Those are paths that are commonly taken. And you can see some kind of roads, interstellar roads have developed over the years that the game has been out there. Now the big bright glob in the middle there, that is what we call the bubble. That's inhabited space. Lots of people wandering around there. And you'll see that there are two major thoroughfares, one that seems to go up and to the left and one that just goes straight for the middle. The one that goes straight for the middle is the one heading for Sagittarius A star. That's the supermassive black hole at the middle of the Milky Way galaxy. Lots of people go there kind of as a rite of passage for exploration. This other area that's a bit off to the left there, that's called Colonia. And there's a whole story about what it's all about. But it's basically another civilized offshoot of humanity that's organically grown up. I mean, it wouldn't have even existed if it hadn't been for players doing something rather dramatic during a story. But the devs rolled with it, and they've built outposts and civilizations out there. So all these other dots, though, that I wanted to show you, that you see here, hither and yon, this is the... Let me see if I can pull it up here. Not that one. That. What's called the Deep Space Support Array. So some months ago, Elite Dangerous introduced super capital ships, fleet carriers. They're the size of Star Destroyers from Star Wars. And what they are player-owned and operated ships. They can move. They act as mobile bases. And there are quite a few of them out there in the game. A collection of players in this group that we're participating in now, FleetCom, decided that it would be handy to have an array of fleet carriers acting as mobile support bases just out there in the galaxy. And so this is what they've done. They've deployed carriers to fixed locations, different systems, in every sector of space. And so you're never more than a few thousand light years from help. Before this happened, you could be 60, 70,000 light years from help, and then that's it, if anything happened. So I wanted to point this out because eventually we're going to go visit one or two of these carriers on our path. We're not going to go out of our way to hit straight for one of these carriers, but the DSSA is definitely something explorers love, and it's all player-driven. It's not something that the devs did. The players did this themselves. So, yay, players. All right. So, let me get back to where we're at. And I got to find the mouse is everywhere. Okay, cool. There we are. All right. So, we're going to hide this guy. And back to the game. Hopefully, you saw all that. Alright, cancel here. Yes, here we go. Alright, so now we are off. I heard an explosion just now. What's that all about? Seriously? Vipers. Okay. So there are ships nearby. This would be fun. Alright, watch out, buddy. Let's go see if they want to shoot us. Yeah, no kidding. Vipers aren't known for their jump range.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Oh well. We didn't need that.
Cargo scoop retracted.
That's better. Well, those Vipers aren't far. Alright, well, let's go take a look at them. See if we can scan them and see what they're all about. Childs. They are, the Bulgamard Blue Posse. Okay. Not sure whether they're pirates or not. I mean, we're reasonably safe because we don't really have anything of value, but yeah, I'm kind of... Oh, here they come. Well, let's see if we can avoid them.
Frame shift charge detected.
Nope, they're avoiding us. Fair enough.
Frame shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Let's see if we can't catch sight of that moon. Oh, there we go. That's just one beautiful star. There it is. I was hoping we'd be able to park on that moon, but let's look around some more. Because it is fairly close to this this planet here. Get the three of them in there together. Alright. Well, we had completely mapped the system. So, let's see here. We're gonna... Yeah, I might need to turn that down a bit. Let's see here. Yeah, give me a moment. Alright, so I'm going to do something real quick. Options. Seems to me like it might be a bit loud. Back to the game. Okay, let's see if that's any better. Yeah, alright. So let's see what the next stop is. So, yeah, once again, it's kind of remembered our meandering random course. We're working through these cold 285 type systems that are not far from the bubble. But they have the benefit of being interesting, every one of them. So let's see here. I'm going to go jump. Gotta find it. Clear on the other side that we're facing, of course. Here we are. 14 light years, huh?
Frameshift drive charging.
So what we got coming up? A Class M, Little Red Dwarf. Alright. I guess I can turn off the lights.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Excellent. Our co-pilot Pavarotti has indeed fallen back to sleep in his new location. And he's not interfering with the flight controls too excessively. I mean, there's still kind of a tail, situation going on, but well, we can work around that.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
And 25 bodies, huh? All right. Let's see what we got here. Clear past the sun a little bit. Okay. Oh, so got some gas giants and a whole bunch of little stuff. This should be interesting. And there's our first customer of the day. Nice little blue with some storms on it. That's interesting. It's only got a 1.47 G's. As far as gas giants goes, it's not huge. It's got a ring system, though. That should make it interesting. Like Jupiter's, call it quote-unquote surface gravity. We're talking about the gravity of the upper cloud layers, like 9 G's. So, yeah. Big difference there. I see. I'm not paying attention. Hold on, let me go back and look at those. So, it's an ice ball. That is, yeah, ice ball. Ice ball. Ice ball. What I'm looking for are features that are interesting in the upper right, and also any moons that might be kind of close together, orbiting quickly, very, very, they might have some distinguishing feature. Ooh, this one's way out there. What's this? What's his deal? Just an ice ball, tiny. Wow, look at that orbit. It's elliptical. It is eccentric as heck. All the other moons, kind of spiraling along with that little gas giant. But this guy, it's almost like he was captured after the fact. So 3 Echo is kind of the black sheep of the family there. All right. What we got here? Ooh, something. Yeah, that's true. Not sure the mechanics of storms are not modeled in Elite Dangerous. So what you're getting are just kind of pre-generated images. But you think about how those storms could form. It's very fascinating, and they really haven't answered the question yet. Like take this guy. Big blue guy with what appears to be a giant storm, kind of the darker blue area in the upper right of the planet. No idea exactly how those things form, because there's such depth to the atmosphere on a gas giant that all we see, of course, is the surface layer. We have no idea what's going on with eddies and currents below. So these storms might actually be the result of upwells of, they may be like when we see thunderstorms off in the distance, those big thunderheads have a whole convection system going around them that create that hourglass funnel shape. And so these storms that we're seeing might be the tips of those things. It's really fascinating to think about, but we don't know. We really don't. So, interesting stuff. All right, I bet you there are a bunch of moons around here. Yeah, here we go. So, well, so what have we got here? Geological. It's a ice ball with ammonia magma. Ooh, exotic. Okay. So what that is it's basically for slush ammonia welling up from the ground. Yeah. No. So we just got a bunch of ice balls out here, except for that one ammonia magma thing, which was kind of interesting. Okay. More. What do we got out here? This guy is... Alright. And so again, yeah, it has rings. So that's 4 and 2 both. Nice. So we got an ice ball. Oh! Ooh, check it. Okay, so that's like 2 has this crazy moon going around. So what's going on with these guys? Are they like... They're not co-orbiting, they just happen to be in the same direction. Okay, I see. So they're probably really far away. Alright, what else we got? Yep. Gas giant. Okay. Fairly standard gas giant here. And what do we got for the moons? So many moons. So we got an ice ball. Geological. Carbon dioxide geysers. So dry ice geysers. That would be kind of interesting. You make that's where you make your vampire movies. You know how they use dry ice for a theatrical fog. Yeah. It is the vampire moon. Okay. Ice ball.
System scan complete.
Ice ball. So there were a couple of interesting features. Let's look at it on the system map here. Yeah, lots of gas giants. So the rings must be kind of interesting. And yeah, if you were a miner, this would be an interesting place to check out. Let's see if we can find that one that had the... Yeah, this one. Check him out. Look at those storms. Both of these had interesting storms on it. If one of them has an ice ring, I'd like to show you an ice ring, because those are really pretty. So let's see what we got here. Give me info for it, please. Info. Map view. Points of interest. Let's see here. Well, yeah. Oh, that's this one? No. 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 No, let's just go there. Oh, actually, hold on. Maybe this one will tell me. G1. Oh, yeah, okay, better. I'm looking at our discovery tool here. So it says icy ring. Yeah, there we go. All right, that's what I was looking for. So it's that first one has an icy ring. Let's get back to it. Right here. All right. So we're going to head over there. Really? Okay. 140 Earth masses. This was the one that had kind of an unusually low, top atmosphere gravity. 1.5 Gs. It's fairly small, I guess, as far as gas giants go. What else we got? Coloration comes from clouds in the upper atmosphere of ammonia, water vapor, hydrogen sulfide, phosphine, and sulfur. Oh, yeah, very cold. All right, let's go check that out. Because that icy ring is going to be something you might be interested in. All right, where's he at? There we go. All right, Super Cruise. Well, while we're traveling out there, I have started this tradition of poetry reading. And the poet that I've selected for the evening, there's a friend of mine I used to work with named Khalil, and he told me that he was named after his father's favorite poet, Khalil Gibran, who is a Lebanese poet who was born back in 1883 or thereabouts, I think. So, Khalil Gibran, and I have not read a lot of Khalil Gibran's poetry, but here is one. He has a kind of it's almost like a story. These poems all chained together. So let's see, we'll pick this one up. Khalil Gibran. My wearied heart bade me farewell and left for the house of fortune. As he reached that holy city, which the soul had blessed and worshipped, he commenced wondering, for he could not find what he had always imagined would be there. The city was empty of power, money, and authority. And my heart spoke to the daughter of love, saying, "O love, where can I find contentment? I heard that she had come here to join you." And the daughter of love responded, "Contentment has already gone to preach her gospel in the city, where greed and corruption are paramount. We are not in need of her. Fortune craves not contentment, for it is an earthly hope, and its desires are embraced by union with objects, while contentment is naught but heartfelt. The eternal soul is never contented. It ever seeks exaltation." Then my heart looked upon life of beauty and said, "Thou art all knowledge. Enlighten me as to the mystery of woman." And he answered, "O human heart, woman is your own reflection. And whatever you are, she is. Whatever you live, she lives. She is like religion, if not interrupted by the ignorant, and like a moon, if not veiled with clouds, and like a breeze, if not poisoned with impurities." And my heart walked towards knowledge, the daughter of love and beauty, and said, "Bestow upon me wisdom, that I might share it with the people." And she responded, "Say not wisdom, but rather fortune, for real fortune comes not from outside, but begins in the holy of holies of life. Share of thyself with the people." I think some of Khalil is a Lebanese American. He was born in Lebanon, raised Christian, but exposed to the Islamic faith extensively, and came to America during his life and became a naturalized citizen. So that's kind of what we're seeing here. Part of his poetry is translated, so you lose something in poetry with the translation. But also you're seeing the exposure of his life and some of the concepts that he's mixed in with his broad experience. It's pretty interesting. Okay, here we go. We found the rings. All right. So let's park it. Come on, buddy. Turn that off. All right. Let's take a look at this gas giant. Yeah. Look at this guy. Yeah, we've wandered around to the darker side, as it were. So let me see if I can get the sun in view so we can see a little bit better. Is that it off in the distance? Oh, we're just really far away from the star. That's what it is. Alright. Fair enough. So now that we're closer, let's look at some of these cloud formations and storms. Yeah, this close you can see the banding that we're kind of used to from gas giants. Winds that are howling, would be considered on Earth, multiple Mach factors. Not so much in a gas giant, just kind of another day. You have those elliptical storm shapes, which were the mysterious things. We're not quite sure what's causing those. And then you have these things, the rings. Let me see if I can find a good icy ring here for you. With the sun so distant, you may not get the full effect, but there we go. You can see the specular reflection of the sun there. Yeah, all right. Let's just get right there. It's best if you can get the sun behind these icebergs. Let's not crash into it. All right. Here we go. Let's find ourselves some icebergs to look at. There we go. Yeah, these look a bit too dark. It's best if you can get the prettiest ice rings that I've come across have like white or blue stars that are nearby. Here the star is very distant. You can see it just a tiny speck above the ring. We're facing right at it right now. But let me get down in there. Actually, let me do. Are we going to get visited by pirates again? Really? Yeah. Okay. It's a keelback. A keelback is a kind of hybrid freighter fighter carrier. It's an interesting little ship. So, it's not that I'm worried about any of these folks. I'm just, worried about some of these guys. Yeah. Anyway, back to what I wanted to do. Let's get in the fighter. I always enjoy having the excuse to get in the fighter. I'll pilot it myself.
Go for fighter deploy. Sit tight, Commander.
And we'll tell our ship buddies just kind of hang tight. And did we not wipe the windshield in this? Looks like we're scratched the paint. I'll look at that in a minute. Alright, hold position. Just stay here.
Roger that. Position held. Awaiting further instructions.
That's all good. Here we go. Straight down in it. Yeah, these guys are a little dirty for icebergs, but they're the right shape. Oh yeah, check it. Yeah, again, it's hard to make out, but you get a bright enough star, and these things just glow. The light actually refracts off of the ice that you're seeing here, but you can tell, this is ice. This is an iceberg, and the thing is huge, on the scale. Yeah, I'm probably about 1/8 of a mile from it. Let's see if we can find some more in here. Yeah, this is... Let's see if I can get an external view.
Holding fire, Commander.
Alright. Just kind of... I don't want to ram it, but there we go. There we go. You kind of see the shadow created by these things, creating star rays, sun rays. Alright, I'm going to flip direction and head back towards the gas giant. You'll see the other side. Alright, I'm waiting to slow down a little bit. There we go. Now we're going to flip back around and the gas giant. Yeah, don't hit the ice for sure. Watch out for that tree. We'll dig down through the belt and see if we can't find the ship after that. Hopefully it hasn't done something crazy and tried to follow me down here. Alright. And we find another icy belt that's closer to a star. You know, the star's so bright it'll shine right through these things. Then we'll visit it. Well, let's see. Oh no, they did. Yeah, there's a ship off in the distance. Oh boy. Tried to follow me through this. Talk about don't hit the asteroid. Look, come on now. Oh man. It's like trying to drive a Mack truck at 30 miles an hour through a crowded parking lot. That's pretty cool though. They managed to catch up and keep up. Alright. So I'm going to be lazy and switch.
I'm taking telepresence control, Commander.
And let them handle the docking.
Yes, Commander. Returning to docking bay now.
All right. Well, we'll move on to the next system and see what we got. It takes like literally 5 miles for this ship to stop. It's that big. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, I can hear her coming. All right.
Fighter is in the bay. Let's go, Commander.
Yep, let's go.
Flight assist off.
Whoops, that's not what I wanted.
Flight assist on.
That's better. So flight assist. Let me show you what that is. So most space games, and Elite Dangerous included, are not true Newtonian or Einsteinian physics simulators. It would be kind of impractical for the purposes of playing a game to do that. So you have a concept like maximum speed, which is, nonsense in space. You accelerate. You just go, and you kind of ignore orbital mechanics and all sorts of fun stuff like that. So flight assist is a way to kind of help pilots, that don't want to worry about the Newtonian aspects, to move a ship around like this. So here we go. I'm going to change vector on the big ship, and the flight assist will automatically use the ship's thrusters to get us working on the new vector. And you can maybe see how the ship's smaller thrusters are moving. And oops, we have some interference in the cat here. Hold on. He didn't like the moving around. The smaller thrusters are moving to try to normalize our vector. So the ship moves at the speed and the direction that we point the nose. Turn flight assist off, though, and those thrusters no longer work.
Flight assist off.
So I'm gonna kind of flip us around, and it'll thrust. Now we're in a spin, and we're not automatically correcting for the axis of the spin. You'd have to correct it yourself. Provide inputs, and you're providing inputs. You can't just hold down the joystick, or the spin goes to max. So I have to kind of tap it and get it just right. And this is more realistic. This is how folks that deal with spacecrafts for a living have to work. They deal with having to provide vector inputs to get things just so, and that's why you see kind of crazy, very gentle touches of the flight controls, rather than just jamming a joystick in one direction or another like you might see in a fighter jet.
Flight assist on.
And as soon as I turned it on, the ship automatically adjusts for to null out all those other motion vectors, so that we're flying in the direction that I pointed the nose. So that's what that's all about. That's just a thing about Elite, and other games do it. It's not important to an Explorer so much, but it's very important if you play Elite, for the combat type elements, because using that flight assist, toggling it on and off at various points while you're flying along, can help you, for example, do the trick where you see them flip around and fire while they're moving backwards. So that's a possible thing. Here we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Ooh, bright star, yellow orange, similar to our own. Let's see what we get. And we're off. All right. Oops. Gotta remember to throttle down. Okay. Zoom. Right in your face.
System scan complete.
Disappointing.
Fuel scoping.
All it is a star.
Fuel
Well,
scoping complete.
no problem. Yeah, I imagine so. It is very impressive to see a SpaceX rocket just nail it on the return trip. The first time I saw that, I was floored. It's like, what? What am I seeing here?
Charging.
All right. Ooh, it looks nice little red star. It looks like we're heading towards. Whew. Okay, so what we got.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
There we go. 14 bodies, all right. Looks like it's someplace I've been before. I already have the orbit lines of these planets laid out, so we'll check it out real quick. Looks like there are 2 stars. SM. They're both fairly small. Yeah. So what we got? Alright. Alright, iceberg. Pretty thick atmosphere. Argon. Alright. A whole bunch of stuff over here. What we got? It's an iceberg with kind of weird polka dot. It's like, I'd say those are craters. Another iceberg. Very smooth, though. High albedo. "955 atmospheres with ammonia magma." Whoa. Okay. This is interesting. We got a couple of planets. Both of these pairs of planets are very close together, co-orbiting. They're not moons of each other. They're just, ooh. It's a very colorful planet. Look at that. 2 geological sites. Looks like it is landable. Interesting. For an icy body, that one was oddly colored. So let's see what we got here. And same for this one. It's just, maybe it's just because the star must be particularly small and dim. All right. Well, come on now. You're gonna. What are you? These are degraded emissions are wreckage signatures. So maybe not anything. What we got down here? Trying to find all the rest of the planets, though. Rocky Ice World. Okay. Adrian! And an iceberg. Nothing really fancy there. Rocky Ice World. Alright. What we got here? Just a signal. You. Nope. Alright, so what am I missing? There's another planet out there somewhere. So occasionally you'll find a system that has a planet that's kind of the oddball. It's not in the plane of the other planets. So you have to go kind of hunting. And there are several methods that you could use to do that. The one I prefer is the elephant in Africa method, adapted to a sphere. And I'll show that to you here in a moment. There's no programming problem. How does a programmer find an elephant in Africa? You start up at the top left and you work your way to the right and you just go back and forth. It's, of course, a very naive answer. You know where elephants live. You ought to focus your efforts there. But you don't really have that luxury. with this situation, because you've already done that. You know where elephants live. It's usually in the plane of the other planets. They form kind of a flat disc. Ooh, did I find something? Yeah, there we go. There's a winner. So what you have to do is that elephant in Africa thing. You just go around in circles, taking a different slice of the circle surrounding the ship until you get the hits that you need. These guys. What's with
System scan
okay.
complete.
Ooh, that one's very pretty. Look at that. Biological. Oh, hello. What's that? It's 2 Alpha. B-15 2 Alpha. All right. So we want to check that out. But one thing, Alpha 5. One thing that that was really fascinating about this is the Bravo star had 2 pairs of co-orbiting planets, and that sometimes those get real close, and they're interesting to visit. Well, let's start with a life hit and see if that's anything that we ought to check out. So Alpha 5. Here we go. Alrighty. We're going to drive over to Alpha 5 and see what we see. Alpha 5 was very beaten up. I mean, it looked a lot like our own moon. So that's kind of curious about what we're going to find. Alright. Well, while we're driving, I'll pick up another one here. We may not get through all this one. It's pretty long. This is 2 infants. A prince stood on the balcony of his palace, addressing a great multitude summoned for the occasion, and said, "Let me offer you and this whole fortunate country my congratulations upon the birth of a new prince, who will carry the name of my noble family, and of whom you will be justly proud. He is the new bearer of a great and illustrious ancestry, and upon him depends the brilliant future of this realm. Sing and be merry." The voices of the throngs, full of joy and thankfulness, flooded the sky with exhilarating song, welcoming the new tyrant who would affix the yoke of oppression to their necks by ruling the weak with bitter authority, and exploiting their bodies and killing their souls. For that destiny, the people were singing and drinking ecstatically to the head of the new emir. Oh boy. Yeah. that one turned pretty quick. All right. Almost to Alpha 5 here. We'll see what we're going to get. There are a few more stanzas to this one, so I'm kind of curious where it goes. I think they're going to tell this. He is going to tell the story of the child. All right. Let's see if we can turn this off. Yeah, look at this moon. It's all beat up. Little ragged and universe traveled, shall we say. Okay. The cat agrees. He just kind of spun around and went back to sleep. Six probes. Oh, it's big. Okay. Well, we'll try. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see if we can get away with that.
Surface scan by 50%.
Come on, you can do it. Almost. Oh my god. Yeah, it's all on the far side. Okay, of course. It's like the tiny little square, you know. Oh yeah, we didn't map that tree in the middle, bud. Sorry, boss. That's got it.
Surface scan complete.
Bacterial colonies. Nice. And all over the place, too. Cool. Yeah, that's what we got down there. So I guess we can kind of pick our poison wherever we want to land and check out. So this kind of big radial crater might be interesting. Where's the local star? All right, yeah, let's go. Okay, got it. Let's see here. Yeah, it's all over the place. I want to check out that crater. Minor wreckage. Oh yeah. So minor wreckage, artificial structure. Yeah, I think we have a good idea what all that's about. You know, there's plenty of salvage on this planet, but that's really not what we're here for. It's to see the sites and collect samples if there are any to collect. Yeah. Okay, we can kick it up a notch. It's a fairly big world. I'm wondering what the gravity is going to be like. Hold on, let me see. That's not too bad yet. It's probably going to be like half a G when we get down there.
Orbital flight engaged.
Alright. With the overlay, it does kind of look like a giant pond, you know, that we're heading towards. If only we could fish, right? Oh yeah, cool. You can see the ridge of the crater over there, and it's deep too. Wow, look at that. Okay, let's head down over here and see what we get. Man, we haven't even reached the boundary. Oh, how deep is this thing gonna be? Really deep. Wow, okay, so starting here about 20 kilometers up. Oh, look at that. Nice. That's a beautiful canyon ridge there. Yeah. And it's every bit of 10, 20 kilometers high. Wow. Okay, well, let's head for the life reading. It's kind of in the base of this crater. And it's fairly smooth, too. I mean, it looks like, well, I say that, and we're still nearly 10 kilometers up. Let's go see. Wow. Just a huge basin. Love it. There's our star. You can see it's way off in the distance there. Just a little bright dot in the center of the screen. You know, and there must be something of a ultra thin atmosphere here that's causing that haze. I'd say, you know, kicked up from the regolith. because there's no wind or an atmosphere like that to speak of. And there is this blue effect. Let me check. 5A. Give me a moment to see. According to this, we are in 5A. Okay, it is an atmosphere. It's neon atmosphere. Nice. Super thin neon atmosphere. So that's what we're getting here, is this kind of almost electric blue glow. Pretty amazing. All right, well, let's head down. We'll kind of keep an eye on the ship up here. Like I said, 10 kilometers. We're getting a little closer. And by the way, this is one of those situations where flight assist is great, because otherwise you go smack right into the surface if you thrust down. Yeah, we get little shallower ridges here, but still, it's very, very landable, I think. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hang on. Okay, good. Yeah, that was a little too fast. All right.
Landing gear deployed.
I just can't believe how tall those ridges are. Just 10,000 meters to 20,000 meters. Wow. I mean, that's like twice Everest. They're really tall. Okay, so let's go looking for this life stuff. We got the right suits. Let's find somebody has some gas in it. This one. All right, and we're driving. It's about half a G.
Low gravity warning.
Don't need our lights, so we can turn that off. Yeah, we went mountain climbing last time. I don't think we'd be able to pull that off with this. Well, it's smoother than our last planet that we visited. I think. I'm not entirely sure, what we're looking for. We just know that there's life of some sort down here. Presumably, since it's bacterial, it'll be a bed that's a little discolored. Whew. I don't know. This might be the, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop, stop. Yeah, check that. That's probably the central impact point. There's a reasonable slope. I'm curious. I might go down there in the suit to check it out. Yeah, I think I can make that. All right, here we go. So how did you die, Commander? Well, I got out and jumped in a hole.
Drive assist off.
So let's see what it says about our planet here. Yeah, we're the first person to set foot on it, which is always cool. It's super cold, which is cool. What? Okay, that's got to be just something really weird. Look at this rock. Okay. Well, okay. Yeah. I'm really afraid to kind of go under it. There might be some, alien anti-grav effect going on here. No, just a rock. I guess that's what happens with bits of ice that crash into other bits of ice. Okay. Well, let's see here. Trying to find the... Come on. Okay. Let's see. I'm wondering if there are different modes for this thing.
Shield activated.
Oh, yeah.
Shield deactivated.
That's good to know. Yeah. Well, I always lose more grenades that way. Oh, okay. Maybe that's like a scanner. Geez, for the light. Yeah, I think that's looking for life. So that's probably going to be useful. Of course, there's nothing around here, so... Alright. That thing is pretty funky looking. Ah, here we are. No, oh, I wonder... No, you can't. You can't summon a shuttle out here. It's cute. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, that's... Hold on. Is that... what am I looking at here? Ship and... Okay, yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let me do that again. Yeah, you can see the ship off in the distance there. And it gives you, again, sense of scale. Ow. Alright. Well, we jumped in a hole and survived, so let's continue. Whoops. Oh my. No. This is not what I wanted to do.
Chassis integrity compromised.
Yeah, tell me about it. Stop. That crazy floating rock pulled me right in. Did you see it? Okay, there we go. Not dead yet. Not dead yet. Oh my gosh. These little holes and canyons of ravines are all over the place here. That may be what we need, though. It might be that this live stuff is down in there. I don't know. Don't see anything. Alright. Let's kind of carefully make our way around it. Whoa. I'm sliding. Woo. Tricksy. Very tricksy. Alright. Try not to go flying again here. Hmm. Very bumpy. I think part of it is that I'm just sliding all over the regolith here, which is not surprising. It's just very kind of loose, fine-grained stuff. Not like soil, not tightly packed. Like kind of like having dust. You know how that would be in your fingers. The little rover here is like slip and slide. Back up. Alright. Around the rock. Haven't really seen anything that looks like it might be our target. We'll give it a couple more minutes and then head back. Yeah, that ravine just goes all the way down here, yeah. Ooh. Whoops. Yeah, we got too far away from the ship, so it's going to just go ahead and wander, and we'll have to recall it in order to get off the rock. Hey. Wow. Rocky. Yeah, all right. Oh, yeah, getting stuck in these little ravines. The only thing I've seen is this. It looks like ice. I have been interpreting it as such, but hold on. Maybe this is it here. So let's take a quick scan and we'll find out.
Drive assist off.
Yeah, no dice. Alright. Well, let's just recall the ship, and it's a fascinating place we found here. An amazing crater. But the life is elusive, as it often is.
Drive assist on.
Let's see if they can land around here.
Ship recalled.
It should be interesting. Ah, there she is. See, she lands on top of me this time. All right, not bad. Let's see if that's good enough. Oh yeah, it should be. No. There we go. Home sweet home.
Landing gear retracted. Charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Maybe I had better luck someplace else on the moon. Glad we didn't try to land on the top of that ridge. That looked rough. Alright, so let's see here. There's our next target.
Frameshift drive charging.
Bum, 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 bum.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Looks like it's going to be a little M. Nice red. Yeah. Alrighty. Get topped off and fill her up.
Fuel scooping.
7 bodies.
Fuel
Okay.
scooping complete.
So let's see what we got. Whoops. A little too close. That's what I get for not paying attention. Alright, should be good. Gas giant. Nice. Ammonia-based life. Sweet. Not sweet, actually. I mean, I'm sure ammonia-based life would be anything but still, hey. In the Elite universe, whenever you find gas giants with life, that's how they illustrate them using off-color storms. Often these little white blooms seem to be an indicator of life. And the life, of course, is not complex. It's probably single-celled or something like that. But there it is. That's these huge colonies, and of course one of those blooms is probably the size of Earth. so there's a lot of life there. But there, it has rings too. It's nice. So it's nice to find something like that. So there's an iceberg. That iceberg is really close. Ooh, biological. All right. That's 1C. I'll have to check the system out. 1B. Another iceberg. Lots of icebergs here.
System scan complete.
All right. So it looks like all the fun stuff is around this one gas giant over here. So let's go check them out. All right. Actually, I want to hit that moon of its. That inner moon looked like it was really, really close. So let's go. Here we go. All right. While we're driving, we'll read another stanza here. Yeah, I had to turn the stickers thing off. I'll explain later, but yeah, it's kind of disabled at the moment. Let's see. So, more of Khalil, second stanza of that previous one with the prince. So, another child entered life and that kingdom at the same time. while the crowds were glorifying the strong and belittling themselves by singing praise to a potential despot, and while the angels of heaven were weeping over the people's weakness and servitude, a sick woman was thinking. She lived in an old deserted hovel, and lying in her hard bed beside her newly born infant wrapped with ragged swaddles, was starving to death. She was a penurious and miserable young wife, neglected by humanity. Her husband had fallen into the trap of death set by the prince's oppression, leaving a solitary woman to whom God had sent that night a tiny companion to prevent her from working and sustaining life. This stuff's heavy. As the mass dispersed and silence was restored to the vicinity, the wretched woman placed the infant on her lap and looked into his face and wept as if she were to baptize him with tears. And with a hunger-weakened voice, she spoke to the child, saying, "Why have you left the spirited world and come to share with me the bitterness of earthly life? Why have you deserted the angels and the spacious firmament and come to this miserable land of humans filled with agony, oppression, and the heartlessness? I have nothing to give you except tears. Will you be nourished on tears instead of milk? I have no silk clothes to put on you, and my naked, shivering arms give you warmth. The little animals graze in the pasture and return safely to their shed, and the small birds pick the seeds and sleep placidly beneath the branches. But you, my beloved, have not, save a loving but destitute mother." Good time for a leg cramp. Uh-oh. Autopilot's trying to ram us into the rings. Hey, thanks, sir. You take care, man. A nice ring system on this one. Look at that. Looks like we're going to get a good close look at this gas giant with ammonia life. Yeah, you see those really brightly colored storms that I was talking about. I think it's very likely that that's where you would find the life of which we speak. Alright, so we are... I wonder if this moon is like in the ring system. It looks real close. It's also kind of on the border of the umbral shadow of the gas giant. So this ought to be interesting. Give me that camera. There we go. Look at those. Ah, there we go. Nice. That's your Voyager scene right there. And you see the sun kind of bending around as we've entered the shadow of the gas giant. That really is... That's nice. I love it. All right. It looks like we've arrived. So let's just check out what we got. There wasn't any life on this one. I was just curious because it was very close to its parent. So the thing to do is let's get on the other side of it. See if we can't get some good views. Alright, we're going to see if we can swing around and catch sight of our gas giant again. This will work, yeah. Okay, got to go a little bit further though. Oh, big ship, take a while to turn. Here we go. Now we're going to turn into the planet and hopefully not smack it. Oh yeah. Haha. Perfect. That's what I was looking for. So we kind of got the star in the middle. Yeah. Let's see here to get this scene. Turn off the UI and you can see it. So what you're looking at is you got the gas giant off in the distance there with and we're in the shadow of the gas giant, but you can see the rings that are edge on to the moon where we are, and then the moon itself just has a crescent of solar exposure. And they are together. It's almost like something astrological, the convergence, the conjunction of the moon and the gas giant. All right, let's get a couple of screenshots of this. Trying to find the one that I like the best. Probably further away. Try to get the ship. There we go. Cool. That was worth it. So the one that had life, I believe, was Alpha 5. We'll do a quick scan of it real quick, and that'll be 1 Echo probably.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Sorry. Ship's computer talking back at me. Okay, let's go check it out. Whoops. Gotta grab it here. There it is. Not too far away. Gonna fly through the shadow of the gas giant to get there. And you get to see how, yeah, the light refracts around. Pretty well done. Oh yeah, we get another one of these Voyager scenes. That's probably our moon over there. Oh, it's so dark. There he is. Show us flying. Show the approach. Yeah. All right. Very good. Get a quick scan of it and see if indeed there's life here. 2, 3, and 4.
Surface
Yeah.
scan by 50%. Surface scan complete.
I don't see any. Must be one of the other moons. Distress beacon. Alright. That's probably what it was. Yeah, a couple of distress beacons down there. Alrighty. Well, sorry guys. It's a huge ship, but we don't have any ability to take passengers, so it's kind of crazy. Let the authorities know you're here. Here we go. Next one up.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. System scan complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Alright, so what we got here. 3 bodies. Looks like it. And they're all stars. Alright. Well, we have that one down. Let's move on to the next.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright. Class M Red Dwarf.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
gonna honk and top off the tank, see what we got.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
33 bodies. Alright. Should be quite a bit here. Da-da-dun, da-dun-dun-dun-dun. Alright. Whew. Busy. A lot of gas giants and... What do we got here? Alright. There's a big old gas giant. And a bunch of moons, it looks like. That's an iceberg. Iceberg. Geological water geysers. That's really strange. I mean, it's surface temp is 49 Kelvin. So there's water. It's got to be from an underground source with, you know, enough warmth to melt that ice. So maybe an underground. Two geological water geysers again, and they were kind of really right next to each other. Well, yeah, that's D&E, huh? Okay, 49K. Now it's an iceberg. Two geological carbon dioxide geysers. That makes more sense. So you got dry ice coming up from the ground. Yeah. All right. What else we got? It's an iceberg. Looks like we have another one. And an iceberg. So the 5 D&E were kind of really close co-orbiting bodies that looked kind of interesting. Alright. Ammonia-based life. Sweet. It doesn't seem to have any moons around it. That's yeah, it's just by itself. Alright. Here we are. There's a gas giant. It's whistling at us. Class 3. Big and 15G surface gravity. Woo! Big ring system, too. Look at all those moons. So 3 geologicals, water geysers. And they're super, these moons are super close. Rocky Ice World. Yeah, look at all these moons that are just right on top of it. Haven't even found Alpha yet. Here it is. They've all got geological, which makes sense. They're so close, they're getting ripped apart by the big gas giant, by the other moons that are nearby. But yeah, I like how so many of them are just kind of right there. That might be an interesting sight too. Alright. Iceberg. 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 And iceberg. And that's it for that one. Alright. A couple interesting things there. Is this another gas giant maybe? Nope. That's the big iceberg. Yeah. Alright. What we got over here? Ooh, here's a gas giant. Like 2 of them. Class 1. Very pretty one, too. Looks like there was another one right here. Yeah, 2 gas giants fairly close together. And they seem to be co-orbiting, yeah. The inner one has rings. So let's see what else they got. Geological. 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 Carbon dioxide geysers. I might need to show you one of these geysers. They're, you know, the geysers are interesting, but I think that's that. All right. What else we got? So an iceberg and another. Is this an iceberg? Yeah. So that's kind of a moon situation. So what am I missing here? Looks like another gas giant out there. Three other gas giants. All right. So it's kind of wild. It's off the plane or maybe behind the star. All right. So let's do the elephant in Africa search. Let me go off a little bit. No, no. Okay, go off a little bit. And off a little bit. Nope. Oh, what am I missing here? There he is. Elephant in Africa. He just rogue. He's out there by himself. Crazy orbit. Look at that. Yeah. It's like, I'm not going to hang out with you guys. What we got here? So it had several interesting features. 2 and 3 are co-orbiting. And then 5 was huge, and it had a whole bunch of moons that were just right smack dab in the face. Let me make sure that was correct. Yeah, maybe it was 4 here. But these two. Often when gas giants co-orbit, they're not close enough, that it makes for good photography. But I'm interested in giving it a shot nonetheless. All right. So really, probably the better one to head for would be number 3 here. All right, we'll do so. And we'll see the truth of this situation. Alright, here we go. Well, let's see. I'm gonna pick another one of Khalil's poetry. That last one was pretty heavy. I think he's that's just kind of the way he rolls. You have to consider the time that he was that he lived in. All right. How about this one? And a poet said, "Speak to us of beauty. Where shall you seek beauty? And how shall you find her unless she herself be your way and your guide? And how shall you speak of her except she be the weaver of your speech? The aggrieved and the inspired say, beauty is kind and gentle. Like a young mother, half shy of her own glory, she walks among us. And the passionate say, nay, beauty is a thing of might and dread. Like the tempest, she makes the earth beneath us and the sky above us. The tired and the weary say, beauty is of soft whisperings. She speaks in our spirits. Her voice yields to our silences like a faint light that quivers in fear of the shadow. But the restless say, we have heard her shouting among the mountains, and with her cries come the sound of hooves and the beating of wings and the roaring of lions. At night the watchmen of the city say, beauty shall rise within the dawn from the east. And at noontime the toilers and the wayfarers say, we have seen her leaning over the earth from the windows of the sunset. In winter, say the snowbound, she shall come with the spring leaping upon the hills. And in the summer heat, the reapers say, we have seen her dancing with the autumn leaves, and we saw a drift of snow in her hair. All these things have you said of beauty. Yet, in truth, you spoke not of her, but of needs unsatisfied. And beauty is not a need, but an ecstasy. It is not a mouth thirsting, nor an empty hand stretched forth, but rather a heart inflamed and a soul enchanted. It is not the image you would see, nor the song you would hear, but rather an image you see through your closed eyes, and a song you hear through shut ears. It is not the sap within the furrowed bark, nor the wing attached to a claw, but rather a garden forever in bloom, and a flock of angels forever in flight. People of Orphalese, beauty is life when life unveils her holy face. But you are life, and you are the veil. Beauty is eternity gazing at itself in a mirror. But you are eternity, and you are the mirror. Yeah, that one was a lot better. I like that one pretty good. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. So we came to the... hold on, big rings. Big rings. Is that what I'm seeing here? I'm a little confused. Let's get out and take a look. What am I seeing here? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we're inside the ring system. Yeah, beautiful. So did it not get us there? What happened? I was busy reading my poetry and not driving the ship. It's always a problem. Oh yeah, we're still a little ways off. Here we go. No, this is it. This is 3. This is the smaller of the 2. That's amazing. Alright, so let's see the big boy. Let's get around this guy, and I got an idea where it probably is. Can't believe it landed us right inside the rings. That was cool. There we go. Where's the... Here we go. I'm thinking it's going to be up here on the right. Yeah, I see it. It's going to come out behind the rings just now, yeah. Okay. It's visible. It's not huge. We are quite a distance away from it. But they are real close. That's amazing. All right. Let me see if I can maybe get a view of them both together. So there's the big one. You can see it right in the center screen, and it's not big, but maybe you can see the rings that form a line around it, the moons that are orbiting it. And here's the one that we just left. Now, they are co-orbiting, and they're both huge planets. But as you see, they're not touching or anything. They're not that close. I loved being in the ring system of that one. So yeah, these guys are reasonably close together, but not so great for photography. But it's pretty cool. So there were a couple of other interesting features. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 Delta and Echo were co-orbiting bodies, and also 5 Alpha was like right in its face. So let's check that one out next. 5 Alpha. There's 4. There's 5. So let's do 5 Alpha. Alright. And oh yeah, this one we got another chance for a poetry reading here. Let's see. See what this one is. Yeah. He's got some interesting themes. This one is probably going to be heavy. Okay, let's try this one. And an astronomer said, "Master, what of time?" And he answered, "You would measure time, the measureless and the immeasurable. You would adjust your conduct and even direct the course of your spirit according to hours and seasons. Of time, you would make a stream upon whose bank you would sit and watch its flowing. Yet the timeless in you is aware of time's timelessness, and knows that yesterday is but today's memory, and tomorrow is today's dream. And that which sings and contemplates in you is still dwelling within the bounds of that first moment which scattered the stars into space. Who among you does not feel that his power to love is boundless? And yet who does not feel that very love, though boundless, encompassed within the center of his being, and moving not from love thought to love thought, nor from love deeds to other love deeds? And is not time, even as love is, undivided and paceless? But if in you thought you must measure time into seasons, let each season encircle all the other seasons. And let today embrace the past with remembrance and the future with longing. Okay. He's talking about talking. Looks like we have time for another one here. And then a scholar said, "Speak of talking." And he answered, saying, "You talk when you cease to be at peace with your thoughts. And when you can no longer dwell in the solitude of your heart, you live in your lips, and sound is a diversion and a pastime. And in much of your talking, thinking is half murdered. For thought is a bird of space, that in a cage of words many indeed unfold its wings, but cannot fly. There are those among you who seek the talkative through fear of being alone. The silence of aloneness reveals to their eyes their naked selves, and they would escape. And there are those who talk and without knowledge or forethought reveal a truth which they themselves do not understand. And there are those who have the truth within them, but they tell it not in words. In the bosoms of such as these the spirit dwells in rhythmic silence. When you meet your friend on the roadside or in the marketplace, let the spirit in you move your lips and direct your tongue. Let the voice within your voice speak to the ear of his ear. For his soul may keep the truth of your heart, as the taste of the wine is remembered, when the color is forgotten and the vessel is no more. Yeah, I like that one. Oh, we're gonna, yeah, look at this. This moon is almost, yeah, right up against its gas giant. Nice. There wasn't anything special about the moon, except for the fact that it's so close. Very colorful, too. Alright, let's turn off the, you stop. Alright. Let's see if we can, oh wow, look at that. It's quite colorful. This is the closest moon to this gas giant, so it's got the scars to prove it. It's a mess. Alright, let's back up a little bit and see if we can get a good shot. We're so close and this thing's so small that you can actually notice the motion even at, minimum throttle. Oh yeah. So we're going to have a gas giant set. Nice. Well, let's see. So let's move on to our next system of interest. All right.
Frameshift drive charging.
Can't believe our co-pilot's been sleeping through all of this. He's just as quiet as can be over there.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Boom. All right.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Just a lonely star in deep space. So we'll leave it to its fusion and head on to the next one.
Frameshift drive charging.
Class F, White Star. Oh, okay. Big and bright. Zoom. Yeah, you can see it already. Look at how bright that thing is. Oh, yeah. And these also tend to be big stars. They're one step down from the blues. All right. Now let's top off and see what we got.
Fuel scooping complete. System scan complete.
All right. So just 2 stars in this system. This big one, and looks like a Class K. Just You know, like our own sun. It's much smaller than this one. This big guy is 1.13 solar masses. So it's actually about the same size as ours, and the other one's only 0.36. So, yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
Hopefully I didn't hit that too early. When you have big stars like that, it takes longer to clear the heat.
4,
Yeah,
3,
we're fine.
2, 1.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be a little lamb. Nice and red. And boom! Here we are. Alright, let's see what we got.
Fuel scooping complete.
11 bodies. Alright, let's work around this guy and see what there is to see. Looks like he may have been here already at some point. But that's not unexpected because I've been to a lot of places and didn't necessarily scan every place I've been. So some systems happen to be, because of their location, waypoints. They just, you know, even us doing little baby steps out are going to run across systems like that where lots of people end up because they happen to be in the right sweet spot in terms of distance between other systems. When even the big long jumpers like the Anaconda with its 70 to 100 light year jump range, you know, we'll find some common systems if they head in common directions. All right, so what we got here? We got rocks. So we got an iceberg with a little atmosphere. Neon rich. Interesting. And what we got here? Okay, that's a rock. And a moon, I would assume. Yeah. Ooh, 2 biologicals on that moon. All right. That's 2 alpha that we're going to have to check out. Okay. Well, we'll do that. What do we got here? Seems to be traditional that we end up on a moon and kind of park in a crater. Oh, co-orbiting. 2 geologicals, and so these are co-orbiting bodies that are fairly large, actually. Maybe landable even. All right, interesting. What do we got? What else we got here? 7. I didn't look. All right, what else? What else? More. Another iceberg. What's this? Okay, it's a rock. It is an iceberg.
System scan complete.
So 2 alpha. What do we got here? Yeah, just debris. Okay, 2 alpha. Let's go check out 2 alpha. Oops. All right. Oh, he's right in front of us. Okay. Well, let's see. See if we can pull up another one. These last few haven't been so long. All right. And a youth said, "Speak to us of friendship. Your friend is your needs answered. He is your field which you sow with love and reap with thanksgiving. And he is your board and your fireside. For you come to him with your hunger, and you seek him for peace. When your friend speaks his mind, you fear not the nay in your own mind, nor do you withhold the I. And when he is silent, your heart ceases not to listen to his heart. For without words and friendship, all thoughts, all desires, all expectations are born and shared, and joy that is unacclimated. When you part from your friend, you grieve not. For that which you love most in him may be clearer in his absence. as the mountain to the climber is clearer from the plain. And let there be no purpose in friendship save the deepening of the spirit. For love that seeks aught but the disclosure of its own mystery is not love, but a net cast forth, and only the unprofitable is caught. And let your best be for your friend. If he must know the ebb of your tide, let him know its flood also. For what is your friend that you should seek him with hours to kill? Seek him always with hours to live. For it is his to fill your need, but not your emptiness. And in the sweetness of friendship, let there be laughter and sharing of pleasures, for in the dew of little things, the heart finds its morning and is refreshed. Another good one from Cleo. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got this little moon. Oh, right there. Yikes. How close is it? Yeah, let's do this. When you're this close and you're about to scan it, point away from it so you don't crash into it. It's pretty big. 6 probes. Okay. I didn't think it was that big.
Surface scan by 50%.
Oh, alright. So we gotta shoot for the back. Here we go. How about there? And it kind of arcs around and we'll get something. 70, 80. Yes! Got it.
Surface scan complete.
Okay. Yeah, let's go for this big plane. We just had...
Flight engaged.
Whoa. Yeah, that's kind of steep. Distress beacon, yeah. Yeah, we know. Sorry, guys. Alright. Kind of along the Terminator here. Can't really tell. It looks like it's going to be really craggy. Alright. Step it up a bit. Oh yeah, that looks like a mess. Oh yeah, that's a mess. Yeah, we're not landing in that. That over there, though, that didn't look bad. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Just enjoying the view for a minute. You know, another little crater, but you didn't have much luck in the last crater that we landed in. So let's try the plane that's up top. All right. we go.
Landing gear deployed.
I guess I didn't like that. Oh, come on, baby. You can find a spot. It's right around here. Yeah, there we go. This one might go. Is that... What is that? Just outside. I'm not sure. Let's go find out. That one, I beat it up pretty good. Yeah, let's go. .2 Gs. That's not bad.
Low gravity warning.
Yeah, check it. There's this is much more obvious what the life is. It's almost like a field of shrubs. Bring me a shrubbery. All right, here we go. Who knew that we had to go like 500 light years to find the shrubbery for the Knights of Ni? Is it properly fitted in potting soil with a 50 centimeter diameter pot? Yeah, they're very specific. Yeah, check it out. Look at this stuff. All over the place. Not like the other one. Okay. Funky growths, but there they are. So let's get out and take a look.
Drive assist off.
Oh my. Oh yeah, hang on here. I want to get a picture of these two together. I haven't hotkeyed removing the UI from the suit yet, but let's go see these guys. They kind of look like... So this atmosphere, what was the atmosphere here? Very cold. I mean, really cold. You got to wonder how something like this could survive. Let's see what it is. Composite amethyst organic. So it's a crystalline sort of creature. Yeah, that's what the scanner does. It kind of illuminates things for you. Okay, yeah, I appreciate that. Supplies! Well, it looks like I'm going to need the janitor to help me find a new supply of this life. You got to get 3 different samples, and these fields are just huge. All right, let's see if we can find another one. Here we go. Hop in our little handy-dandy SRV that I have not destroyed yet, but I will soon.
Drive assist on.
Alright, so let's drive around a bit. Yeah, they're just... Ah, okay, maybe that'll do. If I can just find different families. They may be like, you know, super colony is the wrong word. Fungal growths on Earth, which, you know, have the the blooms that reach above the ground but actually are connected. They're just one huge organism extending underground. Some of them, there are a few that are miles and miles across, and it's just huge. I am indeed, yes. Yes, that's the Ardent Dream over yonder. I'm just, hey, if you're going to explore, you might as well explore in style.
Drive assist off.
Unfortunately, I'm not having to go very far from home, but there she is. There's not much to her, except for, like all explorers, engines and a Guardian frame shift boost, and some auto repair and stuff like that. She's very, very, very sluggish. All right, yeah. Let's see if this counts as another group. No, okay, it's the same group as that one over there. Wow. All right, killing me. So I guess we got to drive a little.
Drive assist on.
What gets me about exploring in a cutter, or in fact any other large ship like that, is occasionally, I'm not too far from the bubble yet. It's still coming across distress beacons and escape pods, and I can't pick them up. And I'm going, look, I'm in a cutter. I mean, I've got more space than God here. How can I not stuff an escape pod off in a corner that's not occupied by anything else? Yeah, I've got a jump Conda, as you call it. My Connie's about that, 70 light years or thereabouts. But for this project, I just wanted to kind of enjoy it, and I'm not so much interested in jump range. It's just going and seeing the sights. This is more of a photographic expedition and experimenting with this aspect of the game. Odyssey's new, getting samples and things. Hold on, there's something over here. Well, I've got a buddy who has a crate and swears by it. And I took my Connie all the way out to Beagle Point back in Distant Worlds 2. What was that, last year? It was a long trip. But I still got her. She's been to the end of the galaxy and back. All right. Let's see if. Whoops! Don't drive off on me.
Drive assist off.
Oh, good. Thank you. Okay, so let's go check on this. No, I guess I'm gonna have to drive quite a distance. I wonder what the criteria is. Oh, look at this. This is, yeah, you can. It's very well defined when it's so large like this. Nice. All right. Yeah. Now the customization has always been a prime feature. These things are everywhere. Wow. Actually, yeah, I use keyboard and mouse for all the ground stuff. And as you can see, I kind of prefer to, if I'm driving along, just use the turret. Because it's really good at it's just stabilized. So you're not having to deal with, you bumping over rocks like this. All right, well, let's go find another field. Let's see if there is such a thing. But I had to watch out for craters around here. At least, oh, there we go, yeah. It's not hard. There's another one right over there. What's been really blowing me away with Odyssey is the atmospherics. Hey, stop, don't run over the life. All right, it's probably a interstellar find for knocking down a tree here.
Drive assist off.
how they have managed to realistically, and as far as I can tell, model different colors of stars, different spectral sets, and different atmospheric compositions and thicknesses to get these different effects, and it really is spectacular. I've been very impressed. There we go. Here we go. There's another set. All right, cool. So that's number 2. So we'll keep on trucking here.
Drive assist on.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, Elite's always been a grindy game, and to make it even more so, yeah. I mean, I'm here, for example, I'm making no attempt to engineer or improve my gear. I'm simply here for the exploration, visuals, and just the joy of discovery. I took the gear that I had at the state it was at, and just off I went. So I'm not interested in the grind. I'm more interested in doing this stuff. So let's see if we can find a third colony like that, and then we're good to go here. Whoops, a bit of a crater over there. No, that's not bad. Is that guy all by his lonesome? Yeah, let's check him out. Oh, that's a rock. Yeah. Ah, here we go. This is probably a good bunch. Oh, not you. Okay, here we go.
Drive assist off.
All right. Maybe our final sample. Yes, looks like it. Ta-da! Ooh. Is the ship still out there? Yes. Okay, we didn't even have to drive all that far. Amazing. Well, let's head on back and...
Drive assist on.
This might actually be a good place to park for the evening. There was this is the moon of another planet, and unfortunately I think we're just on the wrong side to see that other planet, so here we go. There's a dream. I see her. The other advantage of the cutter, although this is also true of the Connie, is you can stick a fighter in there, so you get to fly around if you happen to find any canyons and such. I did a little bit of that, we'll call it pothole scooping with a fighter, and managed to get myself beat up pretty good. Yeah. Whoops, whoops, slow down, slow down. You're good, you're good, you're good. That looks pretty good. It disagrees. Yeah. Yeah, that's a great use for an eagle. And a Viper 3, heck yeah. Vulture would be the one to do it, so maneuverable. All right, excellent. Well, we're getting on close to quitting time here, and this is probably a great place to park for the evening. Desktop Mage, glad to make your acquaintance. And everybody else, thanks for hanging in and watching and listening all this time. We will pick it up again this time next week. So, y'all have a great evening, and I will catch y'all later.